Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and we are on the 31st of May. Can you believe another month has gone just like that? Well, we're one day away from starting the prolonged ocean diamond painting theme thing, and we're gonna do a bit of this today and just really get as much done as we possibly can. So what I'd like to start off with is probably, let's have a look, see what we want to do. So what we got down here, oh I say, oh right, okay. I'm thinking here, because I didn't realise we've got some more flowers there, wow. Okay, that's interesting, because I can do, where's that G drill gone? I did have, in these little bags there should be, what's that one, number M. So I want to do, let's put these down here. I need, where's my little oh man, this is the problem you have when you put up a different painting, you can't find ones that you want to do. Okay, well in that case we will have to do, I'm just going to pause the video because I don't know what I've done with all my drills. Right, okay, what we're going to do is we are going to do a bit of the O for the minute. So we're going to do a bit of this. Get some of that done. Yeah, as I say, I can't believe we're at the end of the May theme already. And yeah, yesterday, apologies there wasn't any light 3 PM slot. I was just so busy yesterday. I had so much on, because obviously we did the live, and then after the live, which when I came off air yesterday, I went into watching a movie, and there was nothing really worth watching on ITV2, so I decided to watch Mamma Mia that I recorded a few weeks ago. And yeah, I decided that that was going to be our film for this week. Why have we got, yeah, that was going to be our film for this week. And if you ever watch Mamma Mia, it's basically a musical, so they will have like all different songs all the way through the whole film, while they're doing obviously their acting and the rest of the storyline and what have you. So I'm going to watch Mamma Mia 2 next week, and yeah, after I finished watching the movie, I literally got about that, well, I started it I think at 5 o'clock, and then because I was so backlogged yesterday, I didn't get dinner till gone, I think it was like 4 o'clock something, and by the time I cooked that, watched the film, that didn't start till 5. It's like an hour and 30 minutes long, and so that led me up to 6:45, and then I had like a 15-minute gap for Britain's Got Talent, and that was on for absolute ages. I always feel with that show like it's on for far too long, like it just, they could do that so much shorter, and what really takes up all the time is these bloody commercial breaks. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched Britain's Got Talent, but they start off with like, the breaks get like really short, you know, really spaced out, and then like towards the end of the program there's like loads and loads of advert breaks very close together, like it will come back on, and then within about 5 minutes they want to do another break. But yeah, I was really disappointed. I'm not going to say who the winner is, but if you haven't watched it yet, then obviously I don't want to spoil who the winner is. So, but all I can say is I was really, really disappointed. The really one person I wanted to win was Sonny Green. Now, Sonny didn't, or Sonny Green, he's the poem writer thing, and he does all the poem writing. And yeah, unfortunately, I feel like it was a really big disappointment. So that came off air about 9:30, and then I was in a bit of a two-way situation. What do I do? Do I go up to the lockers or do I watch the news? Because I had this half an hour slot from 9:30 to 10 before the news was on, and I like to watch the weather. And I sold this item yesterday, 2 days ago, but I was like, if I just keep like leaving it, I'm not going to get it off, because I don't want to go out while it's so hot, which is why I leave it till like right late at night so it cools down. And I thought, well, if I get it off now, I don't have to go out tomorrow. So I walked up there and I used the one that backs on to Jardins, which is I think it's a pub over here, and by God, they must have had a party going on or something, because there was a lot of entertainment, music, and lots of people talking, shouting, and typical pub sort of atmosphere. And yeah, so I put that in, and with the locker that's near the Jardins, someone thought it was a great idea to put a car park next to it. So you always have that feeling, whereas like in the back of your mind you're thinking, are we going to be able to access it because they've got cars parked up against it? I mean, it's common sense, isn't it? You don't park in front of a locker where people need to access it. And I thought, well, if that's, not accessible, I'll have to go up to the one that's at Eli Garages. So, but luckily it was accessible. So I want to do that thing now where, let's just check to see if we've got any more. No more. Oh, do you know what? I can't be asked to do like all round there at the moment, so we'll just keep focusing on working this down a bit. And we'll get our next colour in a minute. So I'm going to put all these together so I know where they are. So let me put that on. I'm not going to put this so I don't forget. Let's put it up there. So next I'm going to try and do a bit more of this petal here. Yeah, so after that I got back. That only took 10 minutes because it's so quick to get to. So I thought, right, I'm going to get back, make a coffee or what have you, because I really fancy coffee, and I don't normally drink it after 7 o'clock, but yeah, so I really fancy coffee. And then I went to watch the news, and I think it was Saturday it dropped down to 22 degrees, and then Sunday picked up to 26 degrees. It seems to be like not cooling down. It's like, as we got like one day where it just like dropped in temperature, it's picked up again. So yeah, it's feels like it's never going to get cooler at this rate, and I'm very sort of sick and tired of this weather at the moment. It's too hot. It makes you feel ill. You can't get on with nothing because it's just so boiling. But yeah, it's just making things very difficult to try and get my diamond painting things done. I mean, it was that hot that after the live yesterday I just couldn't be bothered to do any more. That's why you didn't get a leopard yesterday, this cheetah thing or whatever it is. So yeah, I really do feel like Britain's Got Talent needs to be shelved now. It's just the same old, like, and I really do not feel like the winners of that deserve to win that, because all I'm going to say is the winners that won it, that really should be on a different show, because I don't see how singing is a talent. Everyone can sing. So yeah, I think Britain's Got Talent's had its day now. You know, I would have liked the little dog to win. So yeah. It was it for me. My winners was out of the dog or Sunny Green. So, but when I was watching The Magician, I don't know, there was this guy called Fabio, I think his name was Fabian Fox or something, and one of the magicians that were dressed up in this like black uniform thing, he was called Harry. But I don't know, did Harry win last year? I don't really recognise him, but apparently he's one of like another magician, but I don't recognise him, so I don't know if he won last year's, but I can't remember. Oh, I need that. Where's the sorry, I've not had much sleep today because I went to bed at silly o'clock yesterday. Went to bed about 3 o'clock and had to be up at 9 o'clock for Joyride. So, because on a Sunday they come super early, so my driver was, well, Saturday he came at 12, but the Sunday driver always comes really early, and he was like, I will deliver it between 9 and 10, and I was like, oh, that means I've got to get up really early on my only day that I have to lie in. I don't really lie in on a Saturday because I consider Saturday like a working day, even though I don't work that day. I just like to get on with me paintings and stuff. But yeah, so I'm feeling quite tired, and I was thinking, should I go back to bed after he's been, and trouble is, once I'm awake, I'm awake. So yeah, right. Now we need some more bags. I think this little bag is one of the very first bags Sharon sent to me, but I found them the other day and you know what I did find? I found a whacking great big bundle of these stickers that I lost, so I've been looking everywhere for them. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll park that down there for the minute, and then we will put on here, before we forget, these new stickers. So, oops. Oh. We will put here, I'm going to call it a Jaguar, and that one was T, 30 times 30. I always put the size of it as well, just so that I can identify which, one it is. So, right, now what I'd like to do is a little bit of what we got here. So this one is Q, we've done that. Don't need Q. We have got Jaguar D. I think we got D all done. Right, there's a little bit of DVD to figure out, so let's get some more. What's that say? I thought that said Jack Skeleton then. So let's do a bit of this. So the way that today is going to work is, because it's the last day of the flower theme, I intend on doing trying to get this finished, obviously, and then obviously I might do a little bit of a group in the evening. So yeah, and then tonight I'm gonna have to start to get all the desk ready for doing the ocean theme, which starts tomorrow. So now let's do a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast?
Right now in Braintree, it's 20 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today's
20 degrees, well,
clouds, with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 12 degrees.
it still feels quite hot and humid, really, so I don't feel like it's 20 degrees. But it must be cooler because I can feel more of the fan when it's, as I say, when it's really hot, you can't really feel the full effect of the fan, so okay, so we got, where are these bits done? Yeah, okay. And this morning, you know, I said I ordered a flower painting. Well, I might not be getting that now because for some reason the seller has messaged me to say that they can't fit this in the locker. Now, I find that hard to believe because I've had a lot of 40x50s put in the locker, and the way you do it is you have to angle it into the locker, so it can't just go in straight or to the side. It has to be tilted like an angle to push it in, so it would have to go like that in, so pushing it in like that. And I'm kind of disappointed because, like, this is now gonna hold it up, and they were like, I'm really sorry I can't fit it in the locker. And I thought, I know they can, but just go with the flow. So they were like, can you, something to do with, can you swap to Every or something? And I was like, hell no. Every have already lost one of my parcels, so I will not be using Every, because yesterday they've actually lost one of my clients, and this was sent like over a month ago, and I've had to get they've had to be refunded, and they've given me $350 compensation. So I was like, I can't use Every, I'm really sorry. So I was like, the only thing we can do, because once that order's put through, we can't then change the courier. What is this, D? So I was like, the only thing you can do is like ship it with raw mail. And I said, do you do raw mail? And she was like, yeah. So I was like, do you do raw mail? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, right, well, what you're going to have to do then, you're going to have to cancel it down, and then I'll have to rebuy it, because we can't change the courier once it's, you know, been put through. So yeah, that's what we do have to do. So I don't know if we're going to be getting this or not. I really don't know. But yeah. Right. What colour is this? Jaguar L. Have we got L? No, we don't need that one. What have I done with all my drills? I seem to have lost all of the drills that I kitted up. Let's do M next. So I'm going to pop this, put that into here next. Now we've got the stickers, we can do this. So yeah, if we don't finish this today, we'll roll it over to the next time we work on it. So what was this N, was it? Yeah. Yeah, so yesterday was just like manic, absolutely manic. So today I'm just gonna have a more relaxed sort of day today. I was thinking about going live, but with the day I had yesterday, like really like back to back, I was like, oh, I can't be bothered to do a live today. Just remember, this has got the necklace thing that she's wearing, isn't it? So we've got that to do as well. I hope my bloody reliever pump comes soon, because it's really, they take forever, like just to like approve it, and then it just sits there for ages. Like, I mean, you can get a same day prescription, but I think you have to like phone them for that. But I do not do phoning. It's not something I enjoy doing. If you want to talk to me, you either text or you email. I do not do phone calls. So if you want a phone call, then, like, for example, if a company needs to speak to me, it don't go to me, it goes to my mum, because she deals with all the phoning for me. So really irritates me when they go, oh, can you just give us a quick call? No, I can't. That's not in my remit, sorry. Why would I want a call when you can like contact them online or live chat or whatever you like? Why has everything got to be a proxy phone call? Like, I do not like phone calls. And I think what really made me not want to do phone calls anymore is because one day I phoned up this company and you could hear the agent laughing at you, like at the sound of my voice, because they were just laughing at my voice. And I made a complaint, and then they said, oh, they were sorry, and the managers spoke to them and stuff, or what have you. And I think ever since then, I just have sort of like gone off phone calls, really. And the other thing is, like, you know, if the company wants to speak to you, like, then phone us. Why have we got to do it all the time? Like, did I ask you to phone me? No. So if you want something, then you phone me. Well, they'll phone my mum, but I do not do phone calls. So, you know, if it's a service I've requested, then yeah, I might have to get my mum to ring them. But if it's a service that I've not requested, or it's something that you need from me, then you have to ring me. I'm not wasting money on, I mean, my phone contract, I get unlimited calls anyway. But talking of that, I've got a contract with another company, and it's gonna be running out. One of the bills I pay each month, the contract is a 2-year contract, and it runs out in June, or is it July, one of the two, but it's coming up soon. And I'm sort of torn between the idea of what to do, because do I try to find a cheaper company, or do I stick with the same company? Because the company I'm with, I like it because they give you like free rewards each day, each weekend, each Wednesday, but it's just so expensive. It's like 50 quid a month, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a shop around and see whether I can get a cheaper deal. So yeah, because I think once you're out of your contract, don't it, like if you want to stay with them, it's like a rolling sort of month to month contract as opposed to like a fixed 2 years. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Every contract I've had, I've normally ended it early, so yeah, just be careful when you do that, because if you end your contract early, you've got to pay what's called an early termination charge, so just be careful with that. Right, so this is now a little bit of the pearly pearl, so we'll do a little bit of the necklace while we've got this end colour out. Yeah, normally on the last day I will do like 4 different ones. The May completions will be coming up in June now, because I want to try and get this finished. So I'll tell you what we'll do. This session, wherever we finish on it, that will form your 2 o'clock session, and then I think we'll do another session for 7:30, which according to Saturday Night Takeaway is the happiest day, the happiest minute of the week or something. And when is that coming back? I missed that show. So we'll do that at 7:30, and then I might squeeze one more in for 10 o'clock, because I can't do a 3 o'clock session because it's not going to be the May theme anymore. So wouldn't it have been cool if they could have done like a multicoloured sort of necklace? That would have been nice. I thought that said napkin then. Yeah, last night I was trying to choose what candle to put on, because I've really tried my hardest to save the Ocean Crush. I want to use that in June for the ocean theme, and I had a choice between Ocean Crush, Sunset Cerelio or whatever it's called, or Limacella, and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna have the Gilmore Girls one. That one's the one that said I love you as much as daisies or something. So, but yeah, I'm getting quite low again, so I'm gonna have to do another trip up there at some point. I've asked my sister if she can pick me up some, because it'll just save me having to go all the way over there. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll have to do a bit of a tidy up on this desk. I might do that today actually, because I need to tidy this desk up. There's like crap everywhere, so I might spend an hour doing that after this. Yeah, I might, yeah, because while this is uploading I can try to reorganise this table a bit better. So, and guess what guys, still nothing on Temu as per usual. So where is it actually? Let's have a look, see where it is, because they've really let me down in this one. I mean, it's only just, yeah, this is really, this is like, oh man. Yeah, so this, so they shipped that on the 23rd, and it's only just, well, it got to the warehouse, airport warehouse, and it's only just took off now. So that ain't gonna be here in time, which means I'm gonna probably get, because that's got to go all through customs yet. And they're saying up here that apparently, saying here that we're supposed to be getting that by 28th of June. Yeah, right. Sorry, June the 4th. So guess what, people? £4 credit to me. Because remember, as I say, it's got to get all through customs yet. It's got to clear customs. God knows how long it's going to take. Because when it gets to customs, it don't necessarily mean that it's going to be released the same day. They have thousands upon thousands of parcels to get through, and then of course you've got to wait for the courier to pick it up that delivers it in the UK. So yeah, I feel really let down, but to be fair, that painting was ordered a bit late, but still their speed is drastically, their speed is terrible now. It never used to be like this. So I don't know, I feel just a bit fed up today. It's just the sleep. I know what's doing it, it's the sleep. It's just, I can't function properly when I haven't had a lot of sleep. It makes me grouchy. Alright, that's that done. So this is nice because now we've got these lovely stickers. Where did you get these, Sharon? Because these, I mean, just look, they're just lovely. And I've actually found, I'll show you in a minute. So Jaguar N30x30. I've actually found these stickers on Temu, and it's really lovely stickers. But the other thing I found was this, this is like cherry tissue paper. Now I love tissue paper because when I sell things I wrap it all up in tissue paper. So for me, I love tissue paper. Right, we've got P there, so we are beginning to locate the colours that we were missing, but I'm sure I put G up here, so I don't know what I've done with them. This is ridiculous. You can just put a bag of drills down and then not know where they are. Right, let's do what we got here. M. Do a little bit of M then. No, actually, back it up. La la la. Let's do a bit of this K colour. I don't like to do two colours of this like similar, if you get me. So this is Kate. So this session, was thinking of doing 1 hour 20 minutes, just to push it a little bit more. It could very well be that we do Groot at 7 and then we bring this back in for 10, but whatever is not finished at 10, that's it. The flower theme ends at 10 o'clock, so 10 o'clock is your last show. It's like a cinema really, isn't it? Coming up at 7:30, it's After Diamond Painting Groot. Then your late show coming up at 10 o'clock with the last in the series of the May theme 2026. Oops, upside here, see whoops upside here. Oh no! Oh no, I forgot my coffee. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, yummy. I love one of the songs. Colin Firth sings it, sitting on one of the boats too, and she sings it to the actress Amanda Seyfried, and he says, it's this song that goes, I can still recall our last summer, I can see it all, dancing in the rain, la 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 la, our last summer, memories stay the same. But the best scene in that is when they're all along that, it's like a plank or something, and this wooden like veranda thing, and they're all singing, and then I think it's Meryl Streep, the actress Meryl Streep, she falls into the thing, and there's a scene with Julie Waters, and these two guys are talking in like in the living room area of the boat, and she's on top of the ceiling of the boat, and obviously, you know, like in cars where you get that sunroof thing, well, she was listening in on the conversation, and I thought, in a minute you're gonna fall right through that gap, and she didn't. And then at the end she was like, gooey. But yeah, I'm super excited because today I've sold on Vinted for about 2-3 years now, and as you know, Vinted has opened up to the USA now, so where we used to only get like American only, UK only sales, we now get American sales. And look, for the first time ever, I've got a sale going out to the USA, customs clear. How cool is that? So yeah, I've actually switched every off permanently now, because I've never known a courier to lose so many parcels. Like, I had to wait, because for some reason with Vinted, they've got it into their head that it will still arrive, and I can tell you for a fact, after 3 or 4 days of that parcel not scanning, it's not going to turn up. But Vinted don't see it like that. They just seem to think it's okay to make you wait until the end of the month. So then when it gets to the end of the month, you then get like this little button thing, and it says, oh, we've asked the buyer to confirm if they've received it or not. And yeah, so it's just really, really prolonged. I mean, how in the world can you lose a black jiffy envelope, like a black, you know, them bubble mailers I showed you? Because I use these ones that come off the range. I mean, how in the world can you lose that? It's big enough. But yeah, the ones I use are these ones here, which is a whacking great big envelope. So how in the world can you not, you know, how do you lose that? I just don't understand that. How can you lose a big black envelope? But yeah, so it's not worth, like, I'm not going to keep putting up with like parcels going missing all the time, because for me, I then have to wait a whole month, you know. So yeah, I don't accept every anymore, so yeah. So I think after this colour we'll get this pea colour filled in. P for polo. Oh my god, I used to love a polo. I love polo mints. And I'll tell you the really juicy mints. You know them blue ones? Are they called, oh, what are they called? They're like really chewy blue mints. Strongbow, is it? No. That's the name of the bloody alcohol drink. Oh my god, no. I was watching Sunday with Laura Koonsberg today, and it's a political programme that I watch every Sunday. I love my politics, so I was watching that, and then I will do a bit of catch up, I suppose, on YouTube after this, take lunch, and then decide what I'm going to do next after that. So getting cramp. Right, okay, lovely. Well, that's a shame. I wanted to do the flower. They are here, I just don't know where I've put them, even though I put them on the desk, so yeah. Now I was looking at what time, you know, how long the Michael Jackson film is in, and apparently there's another episode coming, which was supposed to be, it's like a part 2 that was supposed to be coming in October, but I think the producers or the directors have pushed it back, so it's going to be like 2027. But apparently it's Jafar Jackson who plays Michael, so which Jafar is Michael Jackson's nephew, so I'm really looking forward to watching that, because apparently it's like going into like his life and stuff, so it'd be interesting to see, because when Jafar's been like all into the costume and all like in the character, he looks so like his uncle in it, so I really can't wait to see that, because it won't be long. I mean, he died, what was it, the 25th of June, so it will be his anniversary of his death. Well, I don't think it's an anniversary, but yeah. Right, so what colour was that? That was K, wasn't it? Okay. So this is Jaguar K 30 times 30. But do you see, this is the problem we have, is that we've spent an hour and it just feels like nothing's really done. Right, let's do a bit of this. What's this? P. Do a P next. I'll see if I can use all that up, this last little segment, because that's the end of the bag. And I think after that we'll do a bit of black maybe. So Kathy, how many, you know, on your exercise bike thing that you do, how many like days do you do that? Like, do you do like a specific goal each day, like 20 steps or what have you? Always makes me laugh when, you know, when you've got like people running on it and they're like really fast on it, and apparently to stop they have to grab onto like the poles at the side to slow them down, because it always makes me wonder, how do they get off when it's going at really like fast speed and stuff? But I know you do a slow speed, so that's really nice. I'd love to have one of them in my house, you know, just do like your morning fitness routine, like spend an hour just doing your walking and that. I'd love to do that. We used to have one, a really old-fashioned one, like it was like these two poles and you got this seat thing, and it ran on like the poles. So you had poles that you, from what I understand, you sit on it and you push this and it brings the seat forward. You put, and then you sort of go like that and your seat's moving with it. It's like a little square seat. So yeah, my mum had that for years, and she used to go swimming all the time. But my sister, oh my god, I was talking to my sister yesterday, and she went to Morden Promenade. So she had a lovely time up there, and that's a lovely place to go. You've got all like there's loads and loads of old-fashioned boats there. You've got ice cream vans, you've got all fun fairs, obviously the park. I think there's a zoo there as well. So the only problem is that you can't get to it by train. You have to get either the Stephenson's 90 service, which is in Witham, that goes to Morden and all through Wickham Bishops and what have you, or you can get what I think is the 31, or is it the 33, that goes from Chelmsford to Morden. That's a long way though, like on a bus, so yeah. See, again, I can't see this being very, oh man, this don't look right. Why have they done, oh my dear god, this looks so like messed up, because they've gone like this dark green foliage and then they bring like this massive white again. This just don't look right. Why is this white so overpowering? Oh my god. See what I mean about your colours have to be perfect, because it can really distort the painting a bit. I feel like they've made a little bit of a boo-boo here. There's so much. I don't mind having white in it, but it's just too overpowering for the type of colours this is, because this colour is even overpowering all the green, and I thought the green would bring it out so that the Jaguar is sort of like camouflaged a bit within the bush and stuff. But wow, this is not what I thought it would be. So well, I might have to sell it once it's completed, because when I see that there's a colour overpowering, I kind of don't want to work on it anymore. I mean, this is so overpowering, you can't really see this creamy colour. So I really don't like, I know it's a necklace, but I don't like the idea that it goes from the mouth and then under the chin. It just, I feel that should have been a bit like this colour to give a break between the necklace and that. I mean, that just looks like he's got anthrax pouring out of his mouth. Anthrax is like a foamy disease, which is what I was talking about in the previous whip. I'm very disappointed. I really feel like I don't want to work on this anymore. Oh man, this is really messed up. You know, this is the thing, like, you see up here, it started off really lovely. All up here, flowers and what have you, and now it's just really gone pear-shaped. Unless we get some other colours in that can counterbalance it soon, we are not gonna, this is not gonna look right. I mean, what is this bit about? I really feel like I'm gonna have to change that because I'm not liking this. If that's a necklace, then that should be round about there, not connected with the chin. So, wow, this is, I don't know. I mean, we'll still continue it, you know, we've got to see what the finishing result's going to be. But yeah, gee whiz, this is definitely turned out a lot different than what I thought it would look like. So, I don't know why I just put the tray there, I need it over here. So now we will get a bit of, how are we doing for time? 53, okay, that's cool. We can go on a little bit longer. I cannot believe we're doing bloody ocean theme tomorrow. I can't believe that. But what I'll do is I'll still carry these on. Some of the paintings I do, I shelve them until the next year, but this one I might as well just continue it because it's near enough. Oh, I just remember we had that little bit up there, didn't we? So let's get this little bit up here to do. Have a bit of coffee first. Do you know, I bought a pack of 12 sachet coffees and I've almost drunk the lot within about 2 days. That's not good. Alright. Do you know, this bloody box is so uncomfortable. I have found a seat that I want to get, and it's fairly nice price actually. This one on Joybuy is only £40. But I don't know if I want this one because I've had this one before and it's had a problem with the gas pump, like the gas lift in it. So I found this one that is a fairly reasonable price. The only problem is with this is the one I've had before, so this was this one. The only problem is with that's a really good offer, but I have had that before, and this little pump thing, you know, the bit where you push the lever and it lowers and up, and puts the chair up and down, I have found that don't last very long, so that's probably why it's so cheap. Because one day I was sitting on it and I thought, I didn't push the lever because that would only drop if you push the lever, and it went down by itself and I couldn't work out what was causing the problem, and I only had it like a little while, and yeah, every time I pushed the lever up it went so I don't really know if I want that one, because I just know it's going to have the same problem, so I'm not really sure what to do on that one. But yeah, I've got to do something, because this box gives you a numb ass, and it's just I get a lot of leg ache with it, so I don't really know what I want to do. But I haven't bought that one yet, because I just don't really want to get it and then the pump gives the gas lift or whatever you call it. I don't want to get like 2 uses out of it and then it like breaks on me. So right, so now what we'll do, we will get our black drill here, and we'll do a little bit of this black next. Yeah, normally like chairs like that, they're normally like £80 something, but I don't want to spend loads on just this like a chair. I just want something, you know, nice and cheap, not too cheap that it's going to break within about a couple of days, but you know, just something that I can sit on rather than this epoxy box, because after about an hour or so it starts to like, you get a numb ass. So but did you know, I'm not even joking, there is this man, he apparently, it's on YouTube somewhere, but this this man, it says here something to do with briefly takes kayaker into mouth before coast of Chile, then holds the kayak in his mouth, and then I think he spits him back out again. But this wow, I think mistook the boat and the guy that was on the boat as like a dinner, and then he must have realised that it weren't, and then he opened his mouth and then let them back out. So for this brief moment, this guy that was sailing on his ship was in the mouth of a wow. Like, it reminds me of Pinocchio, you know, where Geppetto ends up in the wow and they can't find him, and then they realise that he's inside this wow. So that's extraordinary. Yeah, what I'll do is after this session, while this is uploading, I will find the mother drills, because they should be here. So and we only used them in the last one, so I don't know what I've done with them. This is why I need them storage box things. when you put them in bags, you just have all these bags everywhere, so right. Okay, so just do this little nugget here, and then I'm thinking perhaps do a bit of the M colour, and then I really think we must do this J colour and get that done. Oh, we've got a little bit more done. Yeah, we're seriously going to have to do something about this necklace, because this here is just, yeah, I'm not liking that. Oh man, what's all this? Oh dear, oh dear. Right, hang on. I have to do a bit of a swap here. Let's just take some of these off and put them there, because somewhere down the line these have got all muddled up. So that is there, yeah. This one can go, can go there, that one can go there. And then I'll tidy that up later on. Right, okay, so now, what colour did I say we were doing? Can't remember what colour we said we were doing. It's really bugging me where I put them bloody drills. Where have I put? I don't know where I put them, and it's annoying me now because I need them. Right, let's do this one. OST NQ C. We've got a bit of C, but I want to do a little bit of that M colour, but where is the M gone? Oh my god, this is crazy. Aha, there it is. Right. Wait. Okay, let's do the M colour now. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments of this thing going on here. Because it's, in some ways, it almost looks like the necklace goes round and then like he's like sort of like hanging the necklace from his mouth and like biting the necklace. And Angela, I've got a surprise coming for you in, I think it's July. So July, I'm going to be showing you a little surprise. So I'll keep guessing as to what that might be. You can decide, you can choose if you want. You can have a wild guess what you think it might be. Oh. So Kathy, you're not in the same state as Majestic, are you? Because Majestic said something about you and Majestic won't be able to come on the live at 5 because of like the time difference, but America has a lot of different time zones. I mean, I don't even know if Majestic still watches because she always used to comment and now it just seems like it's like love hearts all the time. So I kind of not sure, like, do you watch it or do you just skip the video and just put a love heart? I'm not sure. But yeah, you must be in different, I mean, you could be in the same time zone, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's like the other day when I did that not sponsored walk, sorry, that walk to the train thing, she put like beautiful walk within like a minute of that video going up, so that sort of told me that you couldn't have watched the whole video, because like how did you watch the whole video within about a minute, because it's not even a minute long, so I'm kind of not sure. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We will do the group at 7:30, and then we will do another session of this, and then whatever's not finished, it is what it is, because we've got to draw this painting to a close, so I mean this theme to a close, and then you know what I've got to do later? At midnight, take down all the bloody paintings for the flower theme. Yeah, I always do it at midnight because that's like technically the next day. And it's always lovely when you get to change over the calendars and have a nice fresh new month, you know. Quite lucky because Sharon got me that calendar. Quite like that one because she really badly wants me to do a Highland cow theme, and I have funny enough got some Highland cows in my Temu basket. So I found another thing for my sister that's Highland cow. She is obsessed with Highland cows. She loves Highland cows. And I found another thing that I want to get her on Temoons. So yeah, I'm gonna get her another one. Nice little gift. But because, as I say, because she works all day, I have to get gifts that I know that can fit in the letterbox, because if she's out, they'll take it to the delivery office, and when she gets in from work, she won't go out again. So yeah, if it's like something big that I see, then I save that for like next time she's at my mum's. If I know she's there that day, then I'll take it over or what have you. But yeah. Whoops up such here, so whoops up say here. I love that song. Well, that's the M done. Fabulous. Oh, well, oh, I've got a few S bits there. Right, okay. I'll have to get them ones back out then. Whoops upside here, say whoops upside here. Oh, actually, I've had another idea. I might flip this, because if I do 7 o'clock, I could do a 1 hour live. There's just nothing on. So we've got no EastEnders, so we could do a 7:30 live, and then perhaps do 10 o'clock for group. We'll have to flip it if we did do that, because this has to rely on daylight, because you can't put a board under it. So yeah, I'll have a think. I'll have a tink. I'll have a think. I'll have a tink and a think. Right, okay, let's just quickly do the Astultia and do this one. So for some reason there's purple in the lip bit here, so this is lovely because it's like she's got lipstick. Lovely purple lipstick. Oh my god, yeah, my sister, she spends like, oh my god, near enough 30 to 60 quid on getting her nails done each week. I mean, she is in a good position because she's a grafter, so she, you know, she can afford doing that, but there's no way I would spend £60 a time. Like, that's a lot of money just on some nails. Right, what's this? So this is Jaguar S 30 times 30. La 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 la. Right, okay, so how are we doing for oh, that brings us to 1 hour 20, though. It's only 16 minutes. So that's interesting. Right, so the next colour. Oh, right, I'm going to leave that session there. We've literally, because I feel like we need to find these colours. I had this G the other day, so I don't know what I've done with it. But we're nearly done there, and then it's just a case of going up the, you know, up that bit. But yeah, we'll leave that session there. I'll have a think. So 7:30. I swap and change like the weather, so I'll say like I'm doing that, and then I might swap it. I can't make my mind up. So 7:30 will either be a pre-record or a live. I'm not sure, but if you don't see the live pop up, are scheduled, then you'll know it's a pre-record. But either way, I'll have a think of what I want to do. But thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and we will see you for the last 2 episodes of Groot and the Jaguar very soon. Bye bye for now.